drumming. Real talk, slick.
Yo, it's your boy Luke, live in the kitchen podcast, and I'm back, episode 29. Yes. Yes. Shout out to all my sponsors. Shout out to 48 Hour Records. Shout out to Girls and Pistols Production. Shout outs to the Good Chef on IG, Twitter, Facebook. Check his menu. Check the food out. It's banging. 675 Blue Hills Avenue. Check out Island Vibes Cuisines. Their food is good as well. The Smoke Shop in Windsor, Connecticut on Windsor Ave. Check them out. And let's get into it. Today's topic is about American killers, the black African American killers in America. Where do they stand in society? You know, I understand. You know, a lot of them are in jail, but it's also a lot of other crimes, and they say black people committed that hasn't been solved. Like for one instance, there's this guy named Wayne Williams. He's locked up in Atlanta. Well, he was from Atlanta. He got locked up, and he also was accused of killing 27 kids in the 1980s, but he got arrested for 2 murders that wasn't even connected to that, but they still tried to frame him and pin the murders on him. So it's like, that's a touchy debate right there, because at the end of the day, and I don't even know, because at the end of the day, like I said, he went to trial for 2 other murders that wasn't even related to the kids' murders. And you know, to this day, they still trying to do research and trying to see if he actually has something to do with it. And it might be looking like he might have not did it. I don't know if y'all ever, y'all got to watch these murder mystery shows, but if y'all ever get a chance, y'all need to look it up. It's about Wayne Williams. Y'all look it up so y'all can know this is like actual fact, and I'm not feeding y'all no BS information. Word, like, shit spooky. Y'all gotta check that shit out on some real shit. Like, that ass. Like, the whole case was just crazy. They caught him walking across the bridge somewhere in Atlanta. They said he was coming from the murder. They didn't have no type of physical evidence on him. He ended up getting life over life for all those murders, for them 2 murders. And then it's still in question if he even committed those other 2 murders, because they don't even have no physical proof of evidence. They just went off of testimony. You know, same thing with Lee Malvo and John Muhammad out there in D.C. The D.C. sniper. Actually, the other day it was the anniversary of that. It was the 17-year anniversary, I think, a couple of days ago, of the D.C. sniper shootings and stuff. But that was a crazy time. I remember being locked up, always seeing that on the news. It was just that was a wild story. Like, wow. Like, I can remember those times he was going through VA, D.C., Maryland. Just, they was lighting it up. Not praising that, but man, they had everything under wraps. It was a terrible time. And I just seen that they overturned the boy sentence, the young boy Lee Malvo. They overturned his sentence to a life sentence, and he might get a chance to get parole. That boy got Stockholm Syndrome. I don't feel like he should even be in jail, let alone got a life sentence. He could have got some time, but 30, 40 years could have been appropriate, but him doing all that time is not helping his mental capacitation, and it never will help him anyway, because he's always going to be stuck in a box. You know, I understand, I get it, murder is murder, but sometimes you got to have mercy at the hands of the killer, because some people do stuff and they don't realize what they done did, or what happened, or how their mind or everything was affected. You know, there's a lot of stuff that come into play, and people got to understand this stuff and take it into consideration. You know, like, Pistol Pete. He is from the Bronx. They say he ordered murders. They say he actually did murders too. He used to have a thing called the Wet T-shirt contest. He's a part of the Sex Money Murder Bloods. And out of the Bronx, Soundview Project. Shout out to Soundview. Shout out to Soundview. Shout out. Some real shit. Shout out to y'all. Salute. South Bronx. But this is what I'm saying. What is the making of a killer? You can send a hit, you order a hits, or you actually doing them, or you do it both. Does that classify you as a killer or a murderer? I feel like a person that's a killer got at least 4 to 5 bodies under their belt. So yeah, some people are just certified killers. Back to Pistol Pete. Peter Rolock, he's in federal custody right now. He is at the Florence Supermax ADX. He got a life sentence, and he can't have no contact with the world because they feel like he's so vicious, and he still could call shots for the gang, and they still going to move at his command, and he still be able to commit murders and so on and so forth. Do y'all feel like they emphasize too much on crime when it comes to black, or is it that harsh, or is it really that bad to the point where they restrict your life, or they just strip you of everything because they know you got the power to just take another person's life in an instant? In an instant. Is it that serious? Let's take another example of a person that was a killer. Let's see. All right, Alpo. He did 25 years in jail. He killed 14 people. Well, he killed about 8 or 6, or however it goes, 6 or 8. Still, he did what he did. He put his game down. He killed people. We all know he killed his boy. Rest in peace, Rich Porter. Shout outs to Harlem. Keep it real, keep it true. He got out of jail. He did what he did, but like I said, is it total justification for every murder or all murders or all murderers? Is it different criterias because you have money and some don't? Perfect example, Wade Perry out of D.C. They said he killed over 30 people, and he was a killer for Alpo. This man killed a woman named, they said, Evelyn Salters at the Constitution Hall late nights. They was having the Keith Sweat concert out there in 1987. No, in 1990, I'm sorry. Smoked her. The New Year came and smoked off for the New Year. Then he killed a dude they said that could have been possibly doing something. He killed Demisio Benson out of Brooklyn. Shout out and rest in peace to that brother. He's a good dude. From my understanding. He older than me, but I heard good things. Never no negative. He was a get money gangster, so it is what it is. Like I said, he killed so many people. He even killed the cop when he was younger. The FBI label him as borderline psychopath. That's crazy. He locked up in the ADX2 out there in Florence. Y'all can check his story out. These are real actual things that actually happen, and these are people that are in history that had to get FBI shit rewritten because of a murder game, or certain statutes had to get rewrote for them. They were trying to give her the death penalty. DC wanted to hang him if he didn't plead guilty. He OG. He took it on the chin. He knew what he did. They said he killed Michael Frey. He was a big-time drug dealer out of D.C. He was getting money. This dude was killing people. That's a killer. And they seen him coming. It ain't like he just snuck up on him. Nah, he, whatever. He smoked the nigga Demencio Benson right on a basketball court. Broad daylight basketball game going pow. Feel me? Like, yeah. On some real shit. On some real shit. But let's talk about who else. Willie Lloyd. He rest in peace. He was from Chicago. He was a part of the Vice Lords. They say he smoked the cop, an Indiana state trooper. No, Iowa, I'm sorry. Iowa state trooper. I think he had got like 45 years. He ended up doing 15. Got out. They said he did other murders and robbed people and, he ain't, but they couldn't catch him on everything. They caught him on a gun charge, but, shit, there's killers everywhere. Let's talk about motherfucking the best friends from Detroit. They was all brothers. It was 3 brothers. They was killing everything. They killed Maserati Rick out there. Rest in peace. They killed... they had over 100 murders. One of the brothers, Boogaloo, he got killed in Atlanta. The other brother, he in jail doing life in the feds. And the other brother got killed too. It's like, that shit was crazy. But them niggas was a force. They was out there from like 85 to like 96. Slaying niggas. They said they killed the competition. They said they had them at overkill the feds. So they killed so many people that even when they killed themselves, it was just overkill. It's crazy. What are the makers of this shit? What is the origins of these people getting the way they get to get so violent? I understand that the times and where you from. Killers out there. Preacher crew. They had motherfucking John Cuff. Shout out for standing up. You ain't tell. Captain Nice, that's, niggas from Harlem know what I'm talking about. Jack Frost. Then they had Preacher, the leader, and his kids. He had them killing. He was a killer. He was strangling niggas out there on the streets of Harlem. Jack Cuff killing niggas with his hands and shooting niggas, stabbing niggas. Niggas committed over 45 murders and over 1,000 robberies. You tell me. Killers. And then there was even more. They said it could have even exceeded like 200 between the whole crew. Between them two niggas, it was 45 murders. So they had about 22 apiece and probably went half on one. You feel me? Or went half on all of them. The actual facts. You can look this up. All facts. All facts. All first verse. I'm a killer. I'm a killer. Yes. But on some real shit, but that crew right there, they kidnapped Rich Porter brother. If y'all don't know that. Some people don't know that. They don't know the real story, but yeah, his uncle did. His uncle was a part of that crew. But they did kidnap Rich Porter. They did kidnap Darnell Porter. Rest in peace. They kidnapped him. The kid was 12 years old at the time, 13. Kidnapped him for that $500,000. That